Hey guys, so a lot's happened in the last 2 weeks. Mostly good stuff, a lot of it really awesome career stuff. So I wanted to just update you guys because some of you guys have commented that you really like my little life updates. So I'm gonna kind of soft-spoken do that while also tapping on, random trigger assortment of stuff. Yeah, and I tried to include a little bit of like some personal attention items in here too, because I know you guys really do like those triggers too, not just tapping. So, before I get started, we're gonna stick with one plug today. Normally, I've been also advertising my custom videos, but just so you guys know, I am super busy right now. So I haven't been able to been able to fully respond to most of the emails wanting customs, let alone film any of them. So I would not suggest ordering one right now. But my other plug that I always do, if you'd like to follow my Instagram, this is my username. I don't do ASMR on my Instagram. My main career is as an actress, and sometimes in modeling as well. So if you want to support me, I'd love to see you guys there. A lot of you guys already have been following my Instagram, and I just so appreciate you. So thank you. It makes me so happy when I see you guys say like, hey, I'm here from YouTube. Yeah. So let's get started with some stuff. Might as well start with the handy dandy makeup brush. Yeah. So just to start, I am so tired. So I've been struggling to kind of keep up with videos. Luckily, I just went on this trip. I just went on a trip to Northern California, where my parents live, partially to visit them, and also partially because I have a friend here in LA who's a director, and she was filming a personal project up there because she's also from Northern California. So I drove up to see my parents and then also to work in her project as an actress. Which was super fun. It was like a 1970s themed like dream sequence. Poke. And it was a really lovely group of people. So we did that for 2 days last week. And then while I was up there, I got some exciting news. Number one is I booked that lead role. I think I mentioned it in a previous video that I was in the running for it. This lead role, it's a small project, it's a short film, but it's a lovely, lovely team, and as an actress, this is a role I've been wanting to play, a complex role for a really long time. I tend to get cast in like often lead roles, but they're like girl next door, pretty similar to who I am as a person, rather than a character that's like dark and interesting and kind of is more the villain in the story. Rather than the hero. But this short film story is not that black and white. They both have their own heroic and villainous natures to them, and that's the whole point. So, but I booked it, yay. That is gonna film 4 days this week, at the end of this week, so I've been prepping like crazy for that. I'm back in LA now. But it's a really difficult project for me, which is great as an actress, and I want that footage to prove that I can do some difficult stuff, but it's just taking a lot of energy because I don't know poker, but this character requires extensive knowledge on poker, and then the film itself requires me to be playing poker with this other character and being the one to deal it out in this one-on-one poker match while applying not just the strategy of poker within the game, but then applying it within our conversation, because there's a mental game and a physical game. So it's really complicated, and I'm like trying to learn the physicalities of poker that experienced players have, but I'm trying to learn it in like a week, which means like getting really good at dealing, getting really good at moving around cards, at fiddling with chips, and like just the game in itself and how that works. Yeah, so it's been hard, but it's been really fun. And then while I was in NorCal, I also got the news that I did this really big commercial last summer. Let's do this like eyebrow gel. I did a really big commercial last summer. It was my first big commercial, like national commercial, and it was for TCL, it's this electronics brand, and it was airing during the NFL season last summer, or last fall. We filmed it last summer and then it aired over the fall. And yeah, I got to work with like the guy that like helps promote their company and stuff like this, partnered with them as the LA Chargers quarterback, Justin Herbert. So I got to work with him, which was super fun. It was, I had a really significant role in it, and it was like Modern Family style, like sitcom family drama kind of thing. It was really fun. Yeah, at TCL, they loved it so much that they are considering right now that we do a reunion. So, reunion meaning a sequel, which I've never gotten to do for a commercial before. So it's really fun because often you work with these wonderful people on set with commercials, usually only like a single day or two. And then you like never see them again. You just interact on social media and that's it. But now I'm gonna get to work with all of them again, which is really, really fun. So that's likely happening next month, early next month. So that's kind of a last minute discovery as well. So then I came back to LA early on top of that because I also booked another commercial through my new commercial agents. Let's do this. Through my commercial agents, this is like an Obsidian bracelet that I got from actually a film 2 years ago that I did. But I can't say who it's for yet because I signed an NDA. But it's a really big brand right now, like really big right now. And I worked with them on Saturday, and they like booked this entire movie ranch out kind of outside of LA in an area that was just so gorgeous. It felt like we had like left the city, like escaped, I don't know, our universe for the day, and we're just like in this beautiful place. I was working with these two lovely other girls that were kind of like partnered up with me and one other guy, and we just all became really good friends, and it was only like 3 hours of work, and it was really fun. Definitely one of the bigger sets I've been on too, just with like the amount of people and professionality, and it was kind of surreal, so that was really fun. Yeah, so lots of exciting things. I have a lot of stuff lined up to come out now that I'm just waiting on. I literally have only really had like the TCL commercial last summer release, a couple other small commercials, and then a short film that we filmed in 2022 that released in 2023, and everything else that I've done has yet to come out, including like a major film from 2023 that I just learned yesterday might be out by November. So fingers crossed. So we got a lot coming, so I'm hoping, I really think next year is going to be a big year for me, so I'm excited. Also, Black Nails, this production paid for this for the poker role that I'm playing. They wanted her to have black nails. So I got a really cool looking manicure. I've never actually had black nails before, so this is so fun for me. Yeah. But yeah, on top of all that, I've been working really hard, traveling, driving to Northern California and back with my cats. I do it with my cats because they love my parents' house, and I don't want to not take them. This is a glass nail file, by the way. It means that I have to drug my cats so they don't get stressed on the drive, and so they sleep through it. And there's 2 of them, and they're just big cats, not fat, just big. And so it's like having to do all that on my own and drive for 5 to 6 to 7 hours is like, it's just a lot of work. So on top of all that, I've also personally had chronic fatigue issues for many years. I don't like to talk about my health stuff too much because personally I don't want it to negatively impact my work, and it doesn't. Like, factually, I am a very hard worker and I don't ever miss work and all that, so I just don't want people to get the wrong idea, so I just don't really like to talk about it. But I do like to talk to you guys and let you guys know what's going on with my life, so just to like be slightly transparent, I have really bad chronic fatigue most of the time that I've gotten really good at coping with, and I'm on some meds for it and stuff, but Yeah, it's kind of my worst symptom, and so I've just been, especially just in the past few weeks, I don't know why, I've just been really tired. Like, waking up is really, really hard, no matter how excited I am to do something, no matter how much sleep I got the night before. It's been really hard, and then just throughout the day I feel very heavy and slow, and it makes, like, physical exertion really hard, and just the grocery shopping to be exhausting, so I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate. Unfortunately, it's, a widespread problem, so just so you guys know, I have exciting stuff going on in my life, but I also am like a normal person who is fighting through a lot of shit on the side as well, in order to do all the things that I love. So there's a lot more than that, but we're gonna leave it there. But just know I get it. But it's just about day by day, step by step, focus on the things right in front of you, like these tweezers. Pluck, pluck, pluck. Let me get closer so you can hear the tweezer too. I actually love tweezer sounds. It's just very relaxing to me. And this one has a light warning, but I think it's kind of cool for a visual trigger. Yeah. But yeah, I filmed 3 videos ahead of time before my trip so they could because I wanted them to be released for you guys while I was not able to film. I did this get ready with me video as well for an event I did right before I left for NorCal. So I need to edit that still, and I have that to post. I am going to try to post one other video, film one other video for you guys today, but likely I for a hot second, the last week or so, I've been posting a ton. I'm going to try to keep it up as much as I can, because I want to keep this momentum going with my channel, but given this upcoming short film this week and other stuff, there might be slightly longer gaps than I've been giving you guys the last couple weeks, so just be aware of that. I have not forgotten you, and I love you guys, and I actually so love filming for you guys, which is why I needed to do this today, even though I have so much to do. It makes me happy. Deodorant. But, gosh, my brain's just blanking. I'm so tired. What were we talking about? I'm gonna try to film as often as I'm able to. But I have to take care of myself first, and I hate resting when I have so much I want to do, but sometimes I have to make that choice. But no, I will always be back and film whenever I can. And I really am trying to be more active on YouTube as of late, so I'm going to try to keep that going. But yeah. And also, I just love that you guys have been I love the comments I receive from you guys. It's so fun to interact with you guys. It's so fun to see what you guys think about my videos, and seeing you guys want to support me. It's actually kind of surreal to see so many people subscribe and follow and watch and comment, and just all the positivity. I'm like, whoa, how am I that interesting? So I just really appreciate you guys sticking around, and this channel and its success is all based on your guys' desire to watch and comment and and so thank you so much. And then it just helps me to keep going when I hear positive feedback from you guys, or when I even see people reach out on Instagram. I'm like, wow, it's I'm making a difference, and that it makes me very happy. So this has been, the past few weeks, seeing this channel grow has been a really positive experience, thanks to you guys. So last little trigger is some poker chips. My dad gave me some because he's a big poker guy. So I could practice with them for this upcoming roll. So here's some chips. Actually, let's just do 2. Texas Hold'em 5. Okay. Yeah, after this I'm gonna... Oh, do I have energy to film something else? I gotta... Yeah, after this I'm gonna try to film another, just a quick drawing video. I feel like most of my drawing videos end up being really long, and it's exhausting for me to edit, so I just get carried away, but I'm gonna try to keep this one a little shorter for my sake. But yeah, I'm gonna do that right after this, and hopefully we got some videos lined up for you guys while I am busy the rest of this week. So, love you guys. Sweet dreams.